the dawn's early light. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we've watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to North Hardin High School for Girls 17th District Soccer action. Tonight's ball game has the North Hardin Trojans hosting the Central Hardin Bruins. We're now going to turn it over to Malachi Mullins for the starting lineups.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Troy Wade Field and the campus of North Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District matchup between the visiting Central Hardin Lady Bruins and your North Hardin Lady Trojans. Starting tonight for the Central Hardin Lady Bruins, number 10, senior Brenton Dodd. Number 4, senior Destiny Tharp. Number 13, senior Jenna Bunch. Number 3, senior Victoria Schmidt. Number 9, senior Rachel Price. Number 5, senior Riley Bronner. Number 2, junior Haley Clark. Number 11, junior Brittany Music. Number 8, junior Brooke Norton. Number 16, junior Riley Morton. And at goalkeeper, number 0, sophomore Michaela Speed. Trojan Nation, make some noise for your North Hardin Lady Trojans! Number 3, junior Ariana Brown. Number 22, senior Sasha Dominic. Number 2, senior Maya Hawkins. Number 11, senior Brooklyn Viking.
Oh, she'll be late.
Number 10, senior Shamia Dibbler. Number 12, sophomore Naya Jones. Number 13, freshman Kiara Watkins. Number 5, sophomore Ramaya McFadden. Number 30, junior Kaylin Milburn. Number 19, junior Madison Parker. And at goalkeeper, number 25, sophomore.
So there we have the starting lineups for both teams. Again, for the Bruins, it'll be Haley Clark, Victoria Schmidt, Destiny Tharp, Briley Bronner, Brooke Norton, Rachel Price, Brenton Dodd, Brittany Music, Riley Martin, and in goal tonight for the Bruins will be Michaela Speed. For the Trojans, Maya Hawkins, Ariana Brown, Ramaya McFadden, Shamia Hibbler, Brooklyn Heike, Nia Jones, Kiara Loggins, Madison Parker, Sasha Dominich, Kaylee Milburn, and in goal for the Trojans will be Riley Thompson. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools live Channel 1 programming, sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900, and West Point Bank. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. It'll be Trojan ball to start tonight's game. The past couple of nights, the humidity has been up, so at the 20-minute mark of the first half, there's had to be a mandatory 10-minute break. We will check on that as the game goes along. Jones with it at midfield. Drops it back for Heike. Heike will send it up the left side, trying to get it to Loggins. Tharp back on defense. Gets possession for the Bruins. Trying to get it to Music. Milburn will send it back down into the top of the box. Loggins gets down there, gets past the goalie, and it's Haley Clark who clears it out for the Bruins. Cross there, and that'll go over the inline and be a goal kick for the Bruins. Golden opportunity there here in just the first minute of play for the Trojans. Not quite able to get to it to put a good boot on it. That'll go out of bounds off the Bruins. Throw in for the Trojans. Dominich quickly in. Brown will send it back to Hawkins near midfield. She lays it off for McFadden. Hawkins are going to send it back to Thompson. It back out near midfield. High bounce there. Britton Dodd, the senior leader for the Bruins, has an injured wrist, is wearing a soft cast on it tonight for the game. That'll go wide and be a throw in for the Trojans. Heike quickly up with it, getting it into Parker. Martin sends it back out of the box. Bronner gets knocked down there. It'll be a foul on the Trojan. A free kick for the Bruins. Tharp to take this free kick. Sent back by the Trojans. Haley Clark heads it there. Riley Martin send it across the field. Dominich steps in the way, gets it to Brown. That'll be Brittany Music who gets it back for the Bruins. Brooke Norton now with it. Trying to find some room in the middle of the field, gets it to Music. Music going to send it outside for Price. Maya McFadden comes back for the Trojans. Gets possession. Brown gets to the ball for the Trojans as Bronner applies the pressure. Outside to Dominich. Clark comes over for Central. Dominich will drive it down into the corner. That'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Schmidt comes over to take the throw in. Price now with the ball. Hibbler gets it back for the Trojans. He'll send it to the middle of the field. Jones with it, trying to slip it into Loggins. Loggins gets a step high over the crossbar. As speed came out of the goal, really took away any of the angles, and Loggins sends it over the crossbar. Another goal kick for Central. Parker gets to this one for the Trojans. Tries to cross inside. Martin sends it back out. Heike comes up from the back line. Martin sends that one out. It'll be a throw in. So you're going to say a throw in for the Trojans. Or sorry, for the Bruins. Hibbler with it for North. Trying to get it to Brown. Schmidt steps in the way. She drives it up to midfield. She'll send it outside for Price. Pokes it up to Music. Music going to drop it off for Price. McFadden comes back with a defensive pressure for the Trojans. Now Hawkins comes over and gets it. Hawkins up the line. Has it to Brown. Lays it off for Hawkins. Hawkins will send this one up the field trying to get to Dominique. Tharp steps in the way. Dominique still has possession. Dominique's driving in, going to try to cross to Loggins. Loggins able to track it down before it goes out. Along the end line there. Taps it forward. Poked out by Clark. Loggins kicks this one. It'll go over the back and will be another goal kick for the Bruins. Hibbler with it in the middle of the field for the Trojans. Jones sends it outside for Parker. Parker going to send it to the top of the box. Brown is down there. Coming over is Clark. Clark gets to it, kicks it out to be a corner kick for the Trojans. Madison Parker will come over to take this corner kick. Sent into the box to be headed out, looked like by Schmidt. And now it'll go over the inline and be a goal kick for the Bruins. Monday is the next scheduled game for the Bruins, as they'll be playing at Mail at 7:30 p.m. Schmidt now with the ball for the Bruins, up to Price. For North Hardin, their next game will be Saturday, as they will host Meade County. Start time there is scheduled for 11:30. I stopped the clock. The official wants to look at the ball. Milburn going to send it back up the field for the Trojans. Tharp comes up from her defensive spot, gets it back. She's going to pass it forward for Music. McFadden comes over for the Trojans, but Music keeps control. She crosses there, trying to get it to Bunch. It'll go through the box, and then Bunch unable to track it down, so it will be a throw in for the Trojans. Heike to take this throw in. Dodd lays it back. Martin sends it up near the box. Price with it. Price shot. It'll go high and to the right and be a goal kick for the Trojans. Hallie Whalen checks in for Central Hardin. Hawkins will send this out to the side to Heike. Up to Jones. Lays off there for Parker. It was a little too far. It'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Martin with the throw in. Dodd sends it towards the middle. Music chases after it. Now Price with it. Tries to dump it in. Heike will send it back towards the middle. Price going to take a shot from there. Thompson will let it go wide left, and it'll be another goal kick for the Trojans. Hibbler will take this goal kick. Up to Jones. Now it'll be Price with the ball. Price crosses there. Norton now with it. Trying to find some space. She'll lay it off for Music. Music left foot shot. Thompson slides to her right. Makes the save. That'll go off Dominique and be a throw in for the Bruins. Schmidt to take this one. Quickly getting it into Music. Be poked away. Schmidt will drop it back for Clark. Clark to Tharp. Back to Schmidt. Gets past Schmidt. It'll be a throw in for the Trojans. Dominique with it. Going to throw it down the line. That'll go off Clark. It'll be another throw in for the Trojans. Schmidt going to clear that one out. Trying to get it to Music. Music retains possession, but McFadden comes in for the Trojans. They'll kick it out and it'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Price to take this throw in. Gonna throw it into the box. Music and Hawkins get there at the same time. Hawkins will kick that one out, and it'll be a corner kick for the Bruins. Schmidt will come up to take this corner kick. Into Dodd. Out to Music. Hawkins clears it out there to Loggins. Tharp comes up, gets it back for the Bruins. She'll just send it down into the box. Thompson will come out, scoop it up there. Whalen puts it back towards the middle. Hibbler there for the Trojans. He'll send it up the right side. And that'll go too far, and it'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Schmidt with the throw in. Trying to get it to Price. Milburn there for the Trojans. Dodd lays it back for Schmidt. Back up to Price. Schmidt retains possession for the Bruins as Hibbler applies the pressure. Over the end line, be a throw in for the Bruins. Schmidt again to take this one. 27:03 to go in this first half. Scoreless between the Trojans and the Bruins. Dodd with it, lays it off for Schmidt. Schmidt's going to send it into the box, and they're going to have offsides on Price. So it'll be a free kick for the Trojans. Price left just a little soon on that one. Hawkins to take this free kick. Trying to get it to Dominique. It'll go past her. Schmidt now gets it for the Bruins. Up to Bronner. Back to Schmidt. Send it forward. And they'll have offsides again. In North Hardin playing a trap defense. Hawkins again to take the free kick. Price now with it. Dominique gets it back for the Trojans. Still send it up. That goes over the head of Schmidt. Clark will head it out. It'll be a throw in for the Trojans. Substitutions on both sides. Haley Davis, Camry McFadden, and Jada Gregory check in for North Hardin. And Avery Rab checks in for the Bruins. Davis to take this throw in. Trying to get it to Brown. Bronner gets it. Now Gregory just going to send it to the top of the box. Tharp will kick it out from there, trying to get it to Price. Milburn down with it. That'll go off the Bruins. Well, one official pointed one direction, one the other. Trojans throw it in. Schmidt now with the ball right on the sideline. Towards the middle of the field. Music is there. She's going to send it forward, trying to get it to Dodd. Hawkins back on the defensive side. That'll go out and be a throw in for the Bruins. Rab to take this throw in. Tries to get it into Norton. Norton kicks it, too heavy a touch out, and it will be a throw in for the Trojans. Heike to do this throw in. Norton slides it outside for Bronner. Gregory just got to it, but it slips past. Now Price will have it. Price going to take a left-footed shot that will go wide to the right and will be a goal kick for the Trojans. Heike sends that one out to Parker, to the middle to Jones. Price steps in front of that one, sends it back into the box. Hawkins sends it back out near midfield. Bronner sends it back into the box. Hawkins will control this. Dodd with very light pressure. Thompson will send that out near midfield. Bronner heads it straight in the air. Riley Martin comes up for the Bruins. Now to be Norton with the ball. Norton outside to Schmidt. Back to the middle for Bronner. Tharp will send it back. Gets it to Dodd. Dodd heads it. Now music comes in. Thompson sliding out, kicks it back. And then Thompson gets up again as Dodd sent the shot in and cleared out by Maya Hawkins. Haley Davis kicks that one out. Now Brown with it. And the stoppage of play as music was down. And so music is okay. Center ref will give it to North Hardin, back near midfield. We're at 22:15 of the game, or of the first half. Still scoreless between the Trojans and the Bruins. Now there's some discussion. Now usually if you stop time for an injury, that player has to come out. We'll wait and see if that's what they decide to do. Kara Loggins is set to check in for the Trojans. Reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night. It'll be volleyball action as Central Hardin will travel to Elizabethtown. Scheduled start time is 7:30. We will have that game in its entirety. And then Friday night, we'll be back here at North Hardin with a scheduled kick time for 7:30 as the Pleasure Ridge Park Panthers will come to take on the North Hardin Trojans. Hawkins will send this one up. Price sends it out. It'll be a throw-in for the Trojans. Davis with the throw-in, gets it into Gregory. Gregory will lay it back for Milburn. Milburn going to try to send it up the right side. It goes out to throw in for the Bruins. Schmidt to send this throw in. Gets it to Music. Music going to send it forward. Thompson comes out of the box. Get out near midfield there. Norton now with the ball. Lays it off for Music. Jones gets it back for the Trojans. Bronner going to chip it down into the box. Dodd going for it for Central as Heike gets there for the Trojans. That'll go off Parker and be a throw-in for the Bruins. Another throw-in for the Bruins. Riley Martin will throw this one in. High in the air. McFadden actually knocks it back in. Thompson will come out towards the middle of the field. Bronner gets there. Bronner going to hit it high back into the box. Now Schmidt will come up. Schmidt going to send it over the in line, and it will be a goal kick for the Trojans. Luisa Garcia checks in for North Hardin along with Kiara Loggins. Dodd heads that one high into the air. Hibbler and Music going after it. Music going to take it to the outside. Left-footed shot, just a roller. Thompson with an easy save. Loggins and Schmidt going after the ball. It'll be out on Central. Throw in for the Trojans. Davis quickly throws it in. Bronner gets there first. Now Hibbler's going to send it high into the air. Davis going to send this one into the box. Speed comes out of the goal. She'll make the easy save. Bronner and Hibbler at midfield go after it. Out to the right. Rab comes up for the Bruins. She'll keep it in. Heike there for the Trojans. Heike will send it to the center where Maya Hawkins will get to it. Loggins now with it. She'll send it outside for Milburn. Milburn going to try to send it back to the middle. Haley Clark there for the Bruins. Now Bronner with it. Garcia sends that one up. Now Jones with it. Again, just back and forth, back and forth. Martin gets it up to Dodd. Dodd going to lay it to the outside for Rab. Heike comes out for the Trojans. Trying to get that one to Norton. Norton lays it off for Music. Music going to take a shot from there. It's going to go wide left and will be a goal kick for the Trojans. .18:05 to go here in this first half of play. Milburn to take this goal kick. Jones and Dodd going after it. Outside to Rab. Rab trying to find some space. Garcia now with it. Lays it off for Jones. She sends it up Tharp there for the Bruins to send it back. Now Louisa will lay it back for Heike. Heike going to send it up the left side, trying to get it to McFadden. Tharp back there on the defense. McFadden lays it back. Garcia tries to send it into the box. Of a foul there. It'll be a free kick for the Bruins. Jenna Bunch going to check back in for Central. Oh, not going to let him check in just yet. Jones now with it for North. Try to send it up the middle of the field. Speed comes out, and she'll scoop it up as it gets into the box. Music gets that one near midfield. Dodd now with it, gives it back to Music. Music just gets into the box. Hawkins comes up. It'll go off as two players run into each other, and it'll be a corner kick for the Bruins. Victoria Schmidt to come up and take this one. Maya Hawkins down on the field for the Trojans. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Take a virtual tour today at eTownApartments.com. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. eTown Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. 16:15 to go here in the opening half. Scoreless between the Trojans and the Bruins. We have I believe it's Maya Hawkins down on the field for North Hardin as her and Brittany Music ran into each other. She gets up and will walk off on her own power. So it will be a corner kick for the Bruins. They're going to change out that ball. As Schmidt will go to the corner. The Bruins all bunching up as the official starts the clock. She's going to send it in to the box, headed there, and it'll go over the goal and will be a goal kick for the Trojans. Going out near Bronner. Now it'll be Music who has it for the Bruins. Off to Martin. Gets it to the outside. Sent forward, trying to get it to Dodd. Dodd will take it into the corner. Cross from there, near the top of the box, and that'll go wide to the left. That goes off of Peyton Rabb. And Justice Kennedy will check into the lineup for the Trojans. Parker to take this goal kick. And gets past Loggins. Martin comes up to get it for the Bruins. This will be a foul on the Bruins. Free kick for the Trojans. Parker will come up to take this one. As the sun peeks out from behind the clouds. Chip that one forward. Trying to get it to Loggins. Loggins going to try to keep it there. Brown wasn't able to get it back in there. Bounces out near midfield, and we're going to have a handball. It'll be another free kick for the Trojans. Parker quickly sends that one up there. I believe that was Tharp that got to that one. Lay it outside for Rab. To Martin. Martin going to send it forward, trying to get it to Dodd. Heike comes over for the Trojans. And that'll go out and be a throw-in for Central. Rachel Price back into the lineup for the Bruins. Rab sends it forward for Dodd. Hawkins back into the lineup for the Trojans. Hibbler sends that one out, but Rab there to keep it in play. Norton's going to slide it over to Music. Music takes a shot from there. Thompson knocks it down, and we'll pick it up for the save. Tharp gets that one as it comes down. Now Hibbler with it for North. Trying to drop it back, but Dodd had gotten to it, unable to control it. Be a throw-in now for the Trojans. Hibbler to throw it in. Back to Hawkins. Hawkins will send it across the field. Price knocks it back into this end. Dominique now with the ball. She'll send it up to the corner, trying to get it to Brown. Schmidt going after it for the Bruins. Lays it to Clark. Clark sends it up to Price. Now back outside to Schmidt. To Clark. Clark tries to get it up to Bunch. Dominic there for the Trojans. That'll go off Schmidt and be a throw-in for North. Dominic quickly trying to throw it in. This will be Haley Clark who gets it for the Bruins. Now Schmidt going to send it back out near midfield. Music now with the ball for the Bruins. Striving, gets past the last defender, drives it into the box. There's a shot, and Thompson makes the save. And both sides wanting a foul called as Music and Hawkins went at it down the field. Jones with it outside, trying to get it to Dominique. Schmidt comes up for the Bruins. She'll lay it back to Bunch. That'll go off the Bruins. Trojan throw in. Goes off Clark's head, then Price's head. Parker there going to try to send it out wide to Kennedy. Kennedy going to send it up the middle. Speed will come over and scoop this one up as we hit the 10:55 mark of this first half. Again, both teams scoreless. Price now with the ball. Trying to send it forward for Bunch. Now Schmidt will try to send it up to Dodd. Jones with it for the Trojans. She'll kick it to the outside. Clark and Dominique go after it. Clark has possession. It'll go off the Bruins and be a Trojan throw in. Haley Davis back in along with Brooklyn Heike for North Hardin. Throw in for the Trojans. Thrown into the middle field, trying to get to Nia Jones. Price will get it there and send it back out near midfield where Dodd is. Hawkins provides the defense for the Trojans. Dodd will lay it back. Martin will send it out near the top of the box. Thompson will come up, let it bounce, and will collect it in. I think that one went off Price. Schmidt able to keep it in. Lays it off to Clark. Now Norton with it. Norton going to send it up the right side, trying to get it to Peyton Rabb. Rabb driving in. Hawkins there, kicks it out. Tracks it down, goes over the sideline. There'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Peyton Rabb to throw this one in. Get it into Dodd. Dodd crosses there. It's going to go through the box. Heike will be able to track it down for North. Up the right side to Brown. Brown lays it off, trying to get to McFadden. That'll go off music and be a throw in for the Trojans. Amber Hatfield checks in for Central Hardin. Kaylee Milburn back in for the Trojans. Heike to do the throw in. Schmidt going to head this one back down the field. Milburn there as Dodd comes up. That'll go off Dodd, a throw in for the Trojans. I don't think Milburn thought that Dodd touched it. Jones with it. Heike up the sideline. Davis keeps it in. Norton now with the ball for the Bruins. Gets it to Music. Shamia Hibbler gets it back for North. She'll send it up the middle of the field. Ariana Brown there trying to split Haley Clark. Gets past Clark. Now she shoots it high. It goes off the crossbar. Cleared out by Tharp. Back up to Price. Price lays it to the outside for Bunch. Now to Norton. Norton going to send it down into the corner. Schmidt on her way. That'll be offsides on the Bruins. Parker with that one, trying to get it to Jones. Tharp will get there for the Bruins. Send it up the right side, trying to get it to Dodd. Dodd trying to get past Hawkins. Trying to find some space. Hawkins will kick it out, and it'll be a corner kick for the Bruins. 6:10 to go here in this first half of play. Substitutions on both sides. Luisa Garcia back in for North. Briley Bronner back in for Central. Victoria Schmidt will come over to take this corner kick. Just send this one near the goal. High in the air. Up, bounced around, and goes over the end line, and it will be a goal kick. As that was sent right near the goal. Bounced off one of the Bruins and will go over the end line, and now a goal kick for North Hardin. Parker to take this one. Send that out near midfield. Bronner there, now to Schmidt. It'll send it up the right side, trying to get to Hatfield. Hibbler kicks it out. It'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Martin to throw this one in. Hatfield with it. Now Music has it for the Bruins. Trying to find some space. Thompson will just come over and pick this one up. Bunch with it for the Bruins. It's going to go off of the Bruins. It'll be a throw in for the Trojans. Cameron McFadden and Ramiah McFadden back into the ball game for North. So we hit the 4-minute mark of this first half. Into Parker. That goes off bunch. It'll be another throw in for the Trojans. Trying to get it to Jones. Schmidt there for the Bruins. She'll send it to the middle of the field to Music. Now Price with it. Price and Heike going after the ball. Hawkins will send it past midfield. McFadden is there for North, but it goes over to Schmidt. Schmidt sends it to the outside to Bunch. Bunch keeps it inbounds. Back to Schmidt. Back to Bunch. Price with the ball. She'll send it back for Tharp as it gets past Tharp. Tharp's retreating. We'll send it outside to Clark. It gets past her and will be a throw in for the Trojans. Davis to send this one in. Going to throw it up the right side just over the head of Loggins. Back to Davis. Davis crosses from there. And Garcia got a boot on it, not a clean kick. Speed with the save. She'll punt it back out near midfield. Loggins now with it as Clark comes up to provide the defensive pressure. She'll send it outside for Garcia. So it'll be sent in and it'll go wide left and will be a goal kick for the Bruins. Shamia Hibbler back into the lineup for North Hardin. And Brooke Norton back in for Central Hardin. Speed to take the goal kick. Speed trying to get it out to Martin. It goes wide. It'll be a throw in for the Trojans. Parker to do this one. Gets it into Jones. Cleared out by Martin. Gets it up to Norton. McFadden there for the Trojans. Hatfield will lay it back to Martin. McFadden now with it for North. Going to try to send it up to Loggins. Going to go to the right side. Loggins will track it down. Schmidt comes in tow for the Bruins. Loggins gets past the first left-footed shot, and it'll go just wide left. McFadden was crashing into the box, but it went wide. It went over her head and wide left. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Speed to take the goal kick. Bronner sends that one forward. Hatfield will get to it. Gets it to Norton. Bunch calling for it to come across the field. Milburn there for North. That'll go off Bunch out of bounds and be a throw in for the Trojans. As Milburn will come over to do the throw in. Price is going to try to dump it off for Dodd. Heike there. She'll send it back out near midfield. Martin for the Bruins with it and try to send it right back down. Dodd gets to it. Drives it into the middle. Going to lay it off for Hatfield. Hatfield take a shot there. It'll go wide right. So we get down under 5 seconds to go. And that will bring our first half to a close. It is scoreless between the Bruins and the Trojans. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. eTownApartments.com by Mark Harris Construction. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. eTown Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank, let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. We'll be back after this short timeout with the second half action. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to North Hardin High School for tonight's 17th District girls soccer action. Our halftime score between the Bruins and the Trojans is 0-0. Both teams had shots on goal, and the goalies, both Michaela Speed and Riley Thompson, have turned away every shot. It'll be Central Hardin ball to start this second half of play. Starters on both sides seem to be back in the game. For Central, it'll be Music, Norton, Bunch, Dodd, Bronner, Price, Clark, Schmidt, Tharp, and Speed. And for North, it'll be Brown, Loggins, Parker, Heike, Jones, Hibbler, Hawkins, Dominique, McFadden, Milburn, and Thompson. That'll go off the Trojan, be a throw-in for the Bruins. Schmidt to do this throw-in. Tharp comes up. She's going to send it down Central Hardin's left side. Music chasing after it. Now Hawkins comes back for the defense. Music keeps it in, gets it to Norton. Norton trying to get it to Music. She crosses there, trying to get it to Dodd, and Thompson comes out, dives on the ball. And there was going to be offsides called, so it'll be a free kick for the Trojans. Milburn to take this free kick. Sorry, that was Heike on the free kick. Dodd with the ball. She lays it off for Schmidt. Schmidt gets it up to Norton. That'll go out off the Trojans. Schmidt to do the throw in. Trying to get it to Music. Parker sends it out, trying to get it up to Brown. Now Martin with it. Tharp will come over and take it as Brown applied the pressure. Now Price with the ball. Dodd with the ball. Tried to lay it off for Bronner. Bronner knocked to the ground. Milburn comes back. I believe we're going to have a foul. As Hawkins and Bronner collided. So it'll be a free kick from there. As it's Dodd lining up to take this kick. Dodd comes for it, takes the shot. It actually hits off the line of Trojans there. Back out, shot, blocked again. Dodd tries to send that one in, goes off another Trojan. Now it's kicked high into the air. Brown with it, she'll kick it to the outside. It'll go over the sideline and will be a throw in. Have a downed Trojan on the field. I believe it's Maya Hawkins. And I think the ball, when it was kicked, hit her right in the stomach. Probably knocked the breath out of her. 36-42 to go here in the ball game. Again, tomorrow night we'll be back on the air, as it will be volleyball action tomorrow night. Central Hardin will travel to Elizabethtown to take on the Panthers. Scheduled start time is 7:30. Friday night we'll be back here at North Hardin as Pleasure Ridge Park comes to take on the Trojans. Next week we'll have 4 more games. On Tuesday night it'll be E-Town at John Hardin in boys soccer. On Wednesday night it'll be North Hardin at John Hardin in girls soccer. Next Thursday night, it'll be John Hardin at E-Town in volleyball. And then next Friday night, the 14th of September, John Hardin will travel across town to take on the Central Hardin Bruins. Hawkins is up, walking off on her own power. So it will be a throw-in for the Bruins. I'm going to wait until Hawkins clears the playing field. Before they wind the clock, it'll be Riley Martin who will do the throw-in for the Bruins. Price to Bunch, trying to get it back to Martin. Brown loses it. Bunch going to send it up the side. Dominique's there on the defense. Bunch back with it. Bunch will get hit from behind by Brown, and it'll be a free kick for the Bruins. Tharp comes to take this one. Just send this one towards the goal. Dodd gets it on the foot. Thompson comes over, dives on top of it right as Music gets there. Another save for North Hardin. Now I'm going to go over the sideline and throw in for the Bruins. Heike will send that one back towards midfield. Price now with it. Parker gets it back for the Trojans. So send it across field. Melbourne sends it up. Now Bronner with it for the Bruins. Trying to get it to the center. Now Music has it. Gets past a defender. Drives in, left foot. Thompson dives, gets one hand on it, and then able to get to her feet and collect the save. Martin with it back over to Bunch. Bunch will send it back to Tharp. Tharp gets it to Price near the middle of the field. Jones gets it back. Now it's the Trojans with it. Trying to pass it forward to Loggins. Tharp stepped in the way. That'll go off of Parker. Speed comes out of the box. She's going to send it back near midfield. Dodd with it. Kicks it high in the air. Now Music will get to it. McFadden chasing after on the defense. There's a shot, and Thompson with another save. Sent right back down to the other end. That'll be offsides. And it's a goal, as it looked like Music was behind all of the defenders, but Brittany Music puts it in. And so with 34-16, Central Hardin takes a lead as Brittany Music puts the ball in the back of the net. Now North Hardin will have to put even more pressure forward, trying to get the tying score. That'll go over the sidelines. Martin quickly up with it for the throw-in. Bronner and Milburn going after it. It'll go over, be a throw-in for the Trojans. Getting that one into Brown. Brown going to send it towards the middle of the field. Actually, they're going to say it went over the sideline, so it'll be a throw-in for the Bruins. Martin to throw this one in. Milburn gets to that one. Bronner gets it now. Gregory actually sliding in, kicking it free. Price with it. The throw in for the Bruins. Martin to do this one. Gonna throw it down the line, tries to get it to Bronner. Heads it to Music. Kicked out by Hawkins. Schmidt now with it for the Bruins. She'll send it outside for Norton. Norton going to chip it into the top of the box. Bounces around. Milburn tracks it down for North, sends it outside. Bunch will chase after it for the Bruins. Be a throw-in for Central. Be sent in by Martin. That'll go wide right and be a goal kick for the Trojans. Nia Jones back into the lineup for the Trojans. Pike will send this one out. Norton sends it back in. Thompson will come up and collect it. Punt it out near midfield. Clark there. Now Loggins with it for the Trojans. Tharp will come back. She'll collect it for North. That goes off Loggins. Loggins has possession again inside the box, trying to get past Tharp. Crosses it there. Brown with it. Speed comes out, makes the save. Parker comes in. Now Brown back with it. It's cleared out by Martin. Jones now driving up, harassed by Clark. Schmidt gets it back for the Bruins and will send it outside for Norton. Send that one up the far sidelines. Send it back into the box for Thompson. Just kick it up the middle of the field. Hibbler there for the Trojans. Gets it forward to Brown. Brown going to try to get it up to Loggins. Loggins gets past her defender. Shot, passed, and it's in. As Kiera Loggins on the pass from Brown ties it up at 31-02 in the ball game. So tied with 31-02 to go in the ball game. Brittany Music scored at the 34-16 mark of this second half, and then Loggins at the 31-02 mark. Martin sends that one up. It'll be a throw-in for the Trojans. Music now has the ball for the Bruins. Takes it to the middle of the field. She's going to send it up the far side. Trying to get it to Norton. Now Norton will lay it back off. Price punches it into the box. Hawkins travels after it. It goes over the end line and be a goal kick for North Hardin. Heike to take this goal kick. 30 minutes to go here in the ball game. That'll go up to Parker. Norton comes back on the defensive side for the Bruins. Hawkins will get to this one. Stops by Schmidt. That'll go out, throw in for the Trojans. Quickly throwing it in. Norton has it for the Bruins. Heike provides the defense, sends it out near the top of the box. Bunch is there. Tries to lay it outside for Bronner. Milburn comes back for the Trojans. It'll be sent out. So going at it on the side. And we'll wait to see what the call is as the center ref makes his way down there. Bronner with that one. She's going to send it into the box. Milburn got to it, kicked it back out to Hibbler. Price now with it for the Bruins. Jones now has it for the Trojans. Bronner going to send that one in. It'll one hop and Thompson gets another save. That'll go out. It'll be a throw in for the Trojans. Substitutions on both sides. I believe Hibbler will send this one in for the Trojans. Trying to get it to Jones. Schmidt there for Central. We go off her. Another throw in for the Trojans. Headed towards the middle of the field. Loggins and Schmidt going after it. Dodd with it. Lays it to the center. Brown's just going to drop it back. Milburn will send it out to the outside. Brown chases after. Not able to get there. Throw in for the Bruins. Martin to do the throw in. Down the line. That'll go off Dominique. Martin again with a throw in down the line. Trying to get it to Price. Sorry, to Bronner. Bronner gets past Hawkins. Has the cross there. That'll be touched by the Trojans, so it'll be a corner kick for the Bruins, as Schmidt will come up to take this one. Bruins had a couple of chances in the first half on corner kicks. Came very close to getting it in. So go into the box, headed around, kicked out by the Trojans. Brown with the ball for North. Trying to get away from Martin. Milburn sends it up the side. Dominique unable to get to it. Tharp races over, gets the ball, throw in. That'll go off Bunch. Martin will do another throw in. Now it'll be a throw in for the Trojans. Substitutions for North. Cameron McFadden and Madison Parker back in for the Trojans. Music now trying to get to that one. She'll send it up the far side. Thompson going to come out of the goal to get to it. Collects it before it gets out of the box. So get down near Parker. Schmidt's going to drop it back for Clark. Back to Schmidt. Milburn has it now for the Trojans. Gets to just past Bunch, but Martin comes up to collect it. She'll go down there, and it will be a foul on North Hardin. A free kick for the Bruins. Tharp to take this free kick. Down to Bronner. It's back out. Now Bronner going to head it near the top of the box. She'll kick it into the box. Thompson comes out, gets it before Dodd gets there. She'll roll it out to Parker. Back outside for Schmidt. That'll be sitting to the box. Thompson will come up, makes the catch. As we hit the 24-minute mark of the ball game. Tied at 1. Central scored 34-16, and then a little over 3 minutes later, North Hardin tied it with a goal. Bronner outside for Bunch. Milburn goes back for North. It'll be a foul on Central, so free kick for the Trojans. Have a player down on the field, so we'll have a stoppage 23-31. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. You can always search our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Again, for both of these teams, we'll be in action. North Hardin, their next game will be this Saturday as they will host Meade County at 11:30. And for Central Hardin, they will start the Bulldog Cup at Mail. They will play there on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday of next week. Monday they will play Mail, scheduled at 7:30. The game on Wednesday and Saturday is to be determined, but it is to be played at Mail. And I believe it's Kaylee Milburn, the injured Trojan, on the field. She now gets up. Come back to play. It'll be a free kick for the Trojans. Again, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night as it'll be volleyball action. Scheduled start time is 7:30 as the Central Hardin Bruins travel to the Elizabethtown Panthers. Milburn almost off the field of play. Shemia Hibler will take this free kick. So Milburn has cleared the field of play. And the center ref winds the clock. Hibler sends this one out near middle of field. McFadden going to send it up the left side. Martin there for the Bruins. Gets it to Bunch. It'll go off Garcia, out of bounds. Throw in for the Bruins. Martin to do the throw in. Trying to get it to Music. Jones has stepped in way. Now Parker has the ball. It's going to be passed forward. Speed will just wait until it crosses in the box and scoop it up and punt it out from there. Parker got a foot on it. Now kicks it high into the air. Dodd there. That'll be sent back down by McFadden out to the right side. Justice Kennedy there for the Trojans. Now Kiera Logan trying to head it in. Schmidt on the defensive side. And that'll go off a Trojan and over the end line and be a goal kick for the Bruins. Be sent out. Kennedy sends it back to the middle, but Price there for the Bruins. She'll send it up the far side. Bronner chasing after it. Hawkins gets there to get it back for the Trojans. Up the line, that'll go out. Throw in for Martin. Try to send it over everybody. Hawkins back for the Trojans. She'll regain possession. That'll go up the line and we'll roll out and another throw in for the Bruins. Martin to do the throw in. Into Bronner, back to Martin. Martin will send it up the right side. Music comes over to get to it. Bunch going to cross it there, trying to get it to Price. And that goes down near the end line. Hit off a Trojan. Price with it now. She'll cross. And be cleared out there by the Trojans. Actually going to be sent back into the box. Thompson will come over and on one hop, scoop it up. Clark sends it back up near the middle of the field. Sent out by Dodd to Martin. Martin going to lay it outside for Tharp. Luisa Garcia stops the progress. Tharp back with the ball again. Hibbler comes up for the Trojans. She'll keep possession. Going to send it up the middle of the field, trying to get it to Loggins. Clark there providing the pressure. Now Dodd comes back to collect it. And Loggins and Dodd got tangled up. A yellow card issued for Loggins. The North Hardin fan's not going to be happy. Dodd had a handful of Loggins' shirt as they were going after the ball. "20 minutes, 4 seconds to go here in the ball game. Again, tied at 1. Tharp to take this free kick. Now it'll be Schmidt that comes over. Looks like there's substitutions on both sides. Norton back into the lineup. Avery Rabb into the lineup as well. Somebody that gets past Heike. McFadden came over, kicks it out. Or sorry, Hawkins did. Throw in for the Bruins. Price comes to do the throw in. To the corner. Rabb crosses there. That'll go over the end line and be a goal kick for the Trojans. Kara Loggins back into the lineup for North Hardin. Be sent forward. Trying to get it down in the corner for Bunch. Bunch will cross it there. Thompson comes out. Doesn't make a clean catch. Dives on it. And we'll get the save. Come down to Bronner. Parker going to try to punch it out. Milburn comes back for it. Now Bunch with it. Trying to get it into Bronner. Trying to get it to Music. Hawkins comes over for the Trojans and she'll take it back. Norton provides the defense. It's sent up the far side. Price will let it go out, and it'll be a throw-in for the Bruins. That'll go off the Bruins. It'll be now a throw-in for the Trojans. Sasajamanich back into the ball game for the Trojans. Trying to throw the ball to Loggins. Clark there with it. Clark sends it up the left side. Trying to get it to Rab. Now Price will come back for it. That's going to go off the Trojans. It'll be a throw in for the Bruins. Parker sends that one. It'll go off. One judge says it's Trojans throw in. And so Kennedy will come up to take it. Trying to get it to Parker. Norton there. Ball's laid back, and it was a handball on Parker. Free kick for the Bruins. Schmidt to take this free kick. Up to Music. Now Brown with it for the Trojans. Try to send it forward. Price stops it there. Jones comes up for the Trojans, gets it back, lays it out for Justice. Kennedy. Rab drops it back. Schmidt back outside to Rab. To the center. Now Norton has it. Norton going to try to send it up the line. Hawkins stops it momentarily. Now sent up into the box. McFadden comes back. They're going to kick it towards Thompson. She'll kick it out from there. Gets it to Parker near midfield. Parker going to drop it back. Gets it right back. She's going to send it forward from there. Trying to get it to Brown. Loggins comes in, but it was Speed who comes out of the goal and makes the quick scoop. Turn around, punt it out beyond midfield. Gets away from Hawkins. Now Music comes up. It's going to be kicked back. Thompson will send it back out of the box. Norton there to head it. Now McFadden will send it up the North Hardin's left side. Dominique with the ball. Schmidt now with it for Central. Set back up the center of the field. Norton now with it. Trying to find some space. Heike comes back for North. Ball chipped into the box. Heike going to take it out near the corner. Now coming up the right side. She'll send it up the line. Loggins gets beyond the defender. She will pick it up. Clark providing the defense. Loggins drives in. And tip there. It goes off the Bruins, and it will be a corner kick for the Trojans. Haley Davis back into the lineup for North Hardin. Peyton Rabb back into the lineup for the Bruins. Madison Parker to take this corner for the Trojans. Going to be on the short side. Schmidt steps in way. Ball on the ground. Loggins trying to find it. It's going to be kicked out by Rabb. Brown going to send it in from there. It's in as Brown knocks it in from outside the box. And Ariana Brown scores with 14-11 to go in the game to put the Trojans on top 2-1. Brown with it again, trying to get it over to Parker. Parker going to send it forward for Dominique. Sent down into the corner. Martin comes over. Martin will kick it out. Be a throw in for the Trojans. Sent back out near midfield. Milburn with it. She'll lay it back off for Dominique. Martin gets to it. Martin will kick that one out. We're going to have a substitution for the Trojans. Maya McFadden back into the ball game for North. Destiny Tharp back in for Central. Dominique to do the throw in for the Trojans. Bunch now with it. Bunch will just clear it out. Be another throw in. Dominique with it again. She'll lay it back for Brown. Another throw in now for the Trojans. Drops it in for Parker. Another throw in. Another throw it out near Jones. Jones will lay it back for Brown. Brown going to try to get into the top of the box. Tharp comes in to knock it out. Now Price with the ball. Hibbler comes forward, sends it back. Now Loggins will have it. Tharp provides the pressure. Now Loggins going to take a shot from there, blocked out by Schmidt. Davis not able to get very much on that one. Speed comes out, picks up the save. Trying to get that one forward to Dodd. Hawkins back there for the Trojans. She'll send it up the right side. Davis sends it towards the middle of the field. Dodd comes back to lay it off to Schmidt. Music going up the left side. Cutting back in. Price with it as McFadden and Price run into each other. McFadden comes out with the ball. She'll send it up towards midfield. Schmidt will drop it back to Tharp. Davis now with the ball. She'll send it to the middle to Brown. Actually, now Jones with it. Jones going to try to get it outside to Brown. Martin comes up to take it back for the Bruins and quickly sent back in by Milburn. Knocked out near midfield. Norton heads the ball up to Dodd. And Hawkins will send it back the other way. Clark sent that one back out for the Bruins. Parker with the ball. And drop it. It'll be offsides on the Trojans as the pass came too late. North Hardin faithful not liking that one. That was offsides. A good call by the official. Tharp to take this free kick. Parker sends it back in. Martin collects it. And they let the play go on. Now Brown with it. Brown going to chip it forward. Short hop. Speed with another save. Down the field, Hawkins over near the right side. Davis and Price go after it. McFadden will send it up the right side. Schmidt heads it. Clark comes up. Now Schmidt back with the ball. Price lays it outside. He sent forward, trying to get it to Dodd. Thompson comes out, kicks it back up the middle of the field. Now Brown gets it back for the Trojans. She's going to punch it forward. Loggins on the way. Speed comes out. Speed will make the save before Loggins can get to it. 9:25 to go in the ball game. Bronner going to send us up the left side. Gets it to Rab. Davis comes over to divide the pressure. That'll be a foul and a free kick for the Bruins. Schmidt will take this free kick. It's going to be sent to the top of the box, trying to get it to Dodd. Rab with the ball, trying to find space. Actually, Price with it, shoots it. That'll go far left, or just left, so it hits into the side net of the goal. Substitutions on both sides. Music back into the lineup for the Bruins. Kennedy, Heike, Gregory, and McFadden back in for the Trojans. Heike will take this goal kick. Heike will just lay this one outside for Hawkins. Dodd provides the pressure. Be a throw in for the Bruins. There'll be a substitution again on both sides. Peyton Rab back into the lineup for the Bruins. And Luisa Garcia back in for North Hardin. Schmidt to do the throw in. Gets it into Music. Now Norton with it. Gregory provides a Norton shot. That's going to go wide left. There'll be another goal kick for the Trojans. Madison Parker and Kiera Loggins check back in for North. Heike will take this goal kick for the Trojans. Bunch gets to it. Now Dodd will have it. As Dodd and Milburn run into each other. I mean, there's been a lot of rough play or physical play tonight. And that's happened a lot, and the officials let it go. And so there were times when Central Hardin fans wanted a call. There's times now when North Hardin doesn't want the call. Just not being consistent. It'll be Schmidt to take this free kick. That's going to go wide right. And it'll be another goal kick for the Trojans. Heike will take this goal kick. As we will reach the 6-minute mark of the ball game. Trojans on top, 2-1. Heike will send that one up the right side, trying to get it to McFadden. McFadden and Schmidt going after it. Loggins going to drop it back. Hawkins will send it up the right side, trying to get it to Kennedy. Back down the left side. Now hit high in the air. Music comes over. Dodd there. Dodd will head it into the box. Music now with it. Driving in the shot. It goes off the crossbar and over the goal. It's Ariana Brown and Shamia Hibbler back into the lineup for North Hardin. Up the field. And that'll be a foul on Central and be a free kick for the Trojans. Hibbler to take this free kick. And down the field, tries to get it to Parker. Tharp going to send it back the other way. Milburn there for the Trojans. And that'll be a foul. That'll be a free kick for North. Hawkins will come over to take this one. Norton stepped in front of that one. It'll go out. Throw in now for the Trojans. We have a stoppage. The clock. We have more substitutions for the Trojans. Sasha Dominique and Nia Jones back into the lineup. Hawkins will throw it into Jones. Plays it back for Hawkins. Pops it near the middle of the field. Hibbler and Norton going at it there. Hibbler going to send it forward, trying to get it to Loggins. Loggins going to be near the top of the box. High into the air. Schmidt going to hit it out of the box. Hibbler gets back to it. Hibbler going to try a shot there. That's going to go off of Schmidt. Spin down the line. Crosses, and it'll be a corner kick for the Trojans. Madison Parker will come forward to take this corner. Sends it into the box. Be knocked around. Music now gets control for the Bruins. She'll drive it up the left side. Dodge streaking forward. McFadden got to that one. Now Hawkins will take it up the side. It'll go out and be a throw in for the Bruins. Music to throw it in. Now we'll have a stoppage. As there is a Trojan down on the field. Looks like Madison Parker. 2:26 to go here in the ball game. Jada Gregory will check in for Parker. And it looks like they're looking at a lower leg injury, possibly a cramp. Again, a reminder, we'll be back on the air tomorrow night. 7:30 scheduled start time. It'll be volleyball action as the top two teams in the district will be going at it. Central Hardin will travel to Elizabethtown. And then on Friday night, we'll be back here at North Hardin as it'll be football action as the Pleasure Ridge Park Panthers come to take on the North Hardin Trojans. Parker gets up and she will walk off on her own. As we come back to play, it will be a throw-in for the Bruins. Schmidt with the ball. Official marks everything ready, winds the clock. Into Peyton Rabb. She'll drop it back for Clark. Clark going to send it around. It'll be kicked forward by Dominique up to Loggins. Loggins gets past one, now gets past Clark. She's going to take the shot there, just wide to the left, and it will be a goal kick for the Bruins. Speed quickly setting it down. So we're under 2 minutes to go. She'll send this one out. Brown with it for the Trojans. And two Bruins run into each other. Brown with it. Continues. Going to try to drop it down for Dominique. It'll be cleared out by Tharp. Dominique to do the throw in. Minute 30 to go. Throw it in. Dominique's going to send it into the box. Tharp still down on the ground as she's cramping. And then now with Central with possession, they'll have a stoppage. Minute 19 to go here in the ball game. It is hot and humid, or has been the last couple of days, really the first week since early mid-July that it's been hot and humid the way it has been this week. Saw it last night in the boys game. Expect to see some of that again on Friday night in the football match. As Tharp now will get to her feet. And her and the Hardin Memorial Health Sports Medicine Specialist will walk off the end zone, or the end line. Schmidt going to mark the ball. Rachel Price comes back onto the field for the Bruins. Schmidt to take this free kick. Schmidt will send it up the right side. Milburn there for the Trojans. She gets it up to Brown. Now to be sent back in. Hawkins will track it down. Hawkins going to send it back for Thompson. She'll send it out. It'll go wide as we hit the 1 minute mark. Bunch to throw it in. Trying to get it to Bronner. Gregory knocked it out. Another throw in. Try to get this one to Music. Headed back to the top of the box. Dodd now with it. Trying to find some space. Hawkins provides the defense. That's going to go over the end line. It'll be a corner kick. Dodd as Schmidt races forward to take this one. Dodd will track into the box. 30 seconds to go. Quick kick. Taken out there by Brown. She'll send it out to midfield. Speed is already out there, out of the goal. The ball sent back in. It gets beyond Speed. Now Loggins and Speed chase after it. Speed keeps control. It actually hits off the center ref. Now Dominique will send it in. And Dominique, and as it's Loggins who puts it in the goal. And with 3 seconds to go, Kiera Loggins scores her second goal of the night. And North Hardin takes a 3-1 lead. 2.4 seconds to go on the clock. And Kiera Loggins, with her second goal of the evening, puts the Trojans up 3-1. And for the Trojans, a huge win. After taking a 7-2 loss in the first game of the season. We'll now move Central Hardin will fall to 4-3. While the Trojans will move to 5-4. And that's it. As the Trojans win 3-1 over Central Hardin in the student section, North Hardin rushes the field. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools.